Ladies and gentlemen, yes, welcome to Prrrr. My name is Joao. It's your boy Joao, and yes, I am back. And I'm very, very happy today. I think most of you have realized that I just kind of stressed on set, but yeah, I'll still come and give you guys good content. And I'm honored and proud to tell you guys that this coming season will be my 4th season as head of sports for KSS, and I'm very, very, very proud of it. So I'm promising you guys a lot. Expect a lot from me and the boys and other people that will outsource to come here and give you guys good content. I'm promising you guys that. And thank you guys for being transparent with us in the comment section and always giving us your support and showing us what to do and what not to do to keep the show going and growing. I really appreciate all of you, trust me, from deep down my heart, trust me. Yeah. But this is entirely more things there. I promise you guys see more kind of content, the different variations. So trust my word. I'll keep my word too. Vinicius, Vim. Today, why am I here? I think every season, the first time I did this content was with Sheldon. I do 10 things to expect from teams in Europe this coming season. Players, coaches, everybody will be involved. 10 things to expect. Or maybe 10 plus. 10 plus things to expect in Europe as the season's about to kickstart this weekend. Yes, so let me beg you guys subscribe. By before December, I want to get like close to 90k, getting to the 100k. If we get 100k, we will do party. I'm telling you guys, if we get 100k, we go do serious the pro party. Trust me, we go do out. I'm telling you guys, yeah. But yeah, 10 things to expect. I get my research for here, so let's go. Let me start from France, guys. This coming season, now see, football lovers, Tunisians, I always urge you guys to watch more documentaries. Now, when you are free, watch the Marseille documentary. Last season, how Marseille evolved. After watching the documentary, one thing I realized is that no, Greenwood, he is very intelligent. Mason Greenwood, he be very smart. Devoid of everything that he went through, he's a very smart and intelligent player. Now, language barrier was a problem for him at the beginning of his career at Marseille, but he adapted. He scored 21 goals plus. He had a very good GA. He was very, very prolific in them, making Marseille what? Champions League football. So if you watch the documentary, you will learn more about even how coaches relate to players. How De Zerbi is very emotional. De Zerbi literally sacked a player from training and asked the player to call his agent. He was wrong about that. He overdid it with emotions. So if you watch the interview, you will get a lot of things like behind the scenes, dressing room happenings in football. So I'll urge all of you to watch that Marseille documentary. Yeah, so for me, this season, I expect Marseille to compete. I expect Marseille to compete, to give PSG a run for their money. They have to try. I'll be happy if the gap is very, very big. PSG, I mean, they have the Arsenals already. They are very okay. Then get players. They've even bought in the keeper that they are sacking Donnarumma. PSG are stuck. They are okay. But Marseille, they've bought some good players. They went to final, then bought Ego. Very, very good winger. Aubameyang is back. They have depth now. They can combine Champions League football and also the French League. So I'm expecting Marseille to really, really compete and disturb PSG, yeah, in the French League this season. Second point, Odegaard. Oh, those Arsenal and Odegaard. Odegaard, this season I'm asking for numbers. Mr. Odi, I am asking for numbers. Trust me. Me, Joe, I'll protect you for pro keep. Wow. Now you have Gyökeres, a fox in the box. I beg you, you have to give them numbers. If it's goals, if it's a penalty kick, I mean, fine. Odegaard, I hope you go in the free this season and give Arsenal numbers. If you can give Arsenal numbers, you are propelling them to win the league. Arsenal can get close to winning the league when they have Odegaard on board. And he's firing and he's on form. One thing that didn't help Odegaard is that Mikel lets him like drop back a lot to help with the build-up. But it's not an excuse for me anymore. Around the D, Odegaard should try and give Arsenal numbers. Else again, bottless. Okay. My third story. Oh, say okay. Chelsea fans are smiling. Joao Pedro. And see, for me, he surprised me. This is no star safe. The guy is a winner. The guy no camp Kobab safe. Then he get trophy. Then he scored 3 goals for the club workout. For Chelsea to be world champions. World champions, my nigga. So Joao Pedro has surprised me. Devoid of his goals, the Joao Pedro at Brighton that I saw was aggressive, was a bit emotional, fighting with players, fighting with referees. And he was under a very good system, but he was always like agitated. And I wonder, Joao Pedro comes to Chelsea. There's a swift turn on him. Now he's calm. He knows what he's about. On the ball, he's super. He drags defenders to create space for Palmer. And he's scoring fantabutical goals. Give me 20 goals this season. Okay, 20 goals. Give me a Diego Costa-like season. A Diego Costa-like season this season. Joao Pedro, you have surprised me. And somebody will say, Joe, what if the season that he score goals? He will contribute. When he's not scoring, he's playing well. If he doesn't score, the lap will come and score. So my own Jackson is going away, and I don't feel sad. But don't be surprised if Jackson stays. Because Newcastle safe, I'm not sure they really want Jackson. Newcastle are eyeing some Omar Region. Newcastle are eyeing Omar Region more. And me, I have sources that told me that Fabrizio said Jackson won't leave Chelsea. We hear agents to agent Fabrizio. They will connect. But I also have sources from the place of the house of Jackson. He doesn't want to leave Chelsea. He's not happy leaving Chelsea. He feels like if he leaves Chelsea, he has failed. Because his first season, 14 goals, second season, 10 goals, double figures. Nobody cared. But it wasn't good because he misses big chances. So, Joao Pedro, we beg you, this season, Charlie, I'm going to enjoy him. And I see him being among the goal king competition. That is me. The goal king race, he go there inside. I won't be surprised. Now, my next point, last year, I was like, Spurs for win trophy. And it came to pass. They won something. Spurs for win trophy. And they won something. Now they have Thomas Frank on board. And Mohamed Kudus, they are bringing Sabino on board. That means the attacking Arsenals are good. So Spurs, a domestic final is a must for me. You have to be there in the domestic finals. League Cup, FA Cup. You have to compete. Thomas Frank will help them. He has a plan. 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. And I'm very happy Romero stayed. Tottenham fans, I'm very happy Romero stayed. He and they could then get something similar. They are very, 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 very aggressive. And his style complements the style of what they play, the defender. So him staying, Romero staying, is going to help Tottenham Hotspurs a lot. Kudus 18G at the back. I'm expecting quarter 18G Mohamed Kudus. Goals and assists with the Macabo Mama. Give me 18G this season. Guys, you agree plus me. Kudus has to give us 18 GA plus. 15 be bad season for me. Because right now you have to feed Solanke. You have to feed Madison if he comes back. You have to feed Tell them man they come. Spurs has decent attackers. So Mohamed Kudus, 15 GA bit dear. You forgive me. 18 GA. Gyökeres, 20 GA. Sesko, 20 goals solid. 20 goals. It's possible. Ojo, why? Okay, Ojo, Gyökeres, how many goals? 30. Okay, goals and assists. Ojo say, Gyökeres, 30 G. Hey!
Sesko, 20 G.
Joao Pedro.
20 G.
Yeah, but you go. Okay. Okay, Isaac. 150. 50 G. Oh, just say if it's actually Liverpool, 70 G. Hey, almost happened out to 10. But anyways, yeah. I mean, the forward for give goals this season is a must. Let's enjoy goals this season. My next story. Now, Chelsea Football Club. They will start the season very well because of what? The club workout fitness still did them. Make your mind go there. These Chelsea boys are still fit. The games we watch against AC Milan and Leverkusen, the boys look fit. And squad depth will help Chelsea till February. I just hope Chelsea won't dip in form the December curve rather. Chelsea fatigue will set in amongst them around February. Per my scientific research, because that form they take to the club World Cup, they are still fit. The weather even helped them. So when fit still, and when they went for the break, some of them were still training. How did you watch the two preseason games? They look fit than AC Milan. AC Milan was called Liverpool for preseason. No, it's not when they lose game for preseason. They look fit than them. You're counter pressing and stuff like that. So Chelsea, that's why I don't think they can win the league, but they will be there. They will compete. But from January going, unless Chelsea bring in new players, but I mean they have depth already. Unless injuries no come Chelsea in way, from February going, they go stress more because of the fitness. And unless they have super fitness coaches to help them. Hey, this is in Aston Villa will struggle. Aston Villa will struggle. They are joking in the market. Maybe they have their Arsenals already. Fair enough. But this is Aston Villa. Unai Emery. I won't be shocked if he's the first coach to be sacked. I won't be surprised at all because for me, I always want to link the transfer window to how your season will go. They have been done as compared to last season when they were signing in 6th and 7th. Now, their window, then flex the window. Maybe they trust the materials they have. And they've kept their big boys. They've kept Rodgers. They've kept Watkins. But their defense and the style Unai Emery plays at the fear give them. So I'm not expecting big things from Aston Villa this season at all. And they'll be combining European football. And they've not even upgraded. My people like McGinn. But I think like you can bring in somebody more technical and get McGinn to be a rotational player. So Aston Villa, I don't trust them. This season, 2 players will never score goal for my life inside Gusto then Joao Gomez. We don't want to see goal this year. Gusto, 0 goals in his career. 0 goals in his career. And same as Joao Gomez, 0 goals. Professional career, 0 goals. I hope some of them will break that record, personal record. And Gusto, imagine Gusto scores on Sunday, first game. That would be so awesome. Or second game. Or first 3 games, Gusto scores. And Gomez, Liverpool trust them, keep you. So we beg you. You have to give them a goal. Number 8 in football. This season, my eyes there your top. Name them in the comment section. Number 8 in football. Pedro, Enzo, Declan Rice, McAllister. Name them. One again. Bellingham, Valverde. This season, I'm expecting them to give more assists. I will use assists to judge my best number 8 in Europe this season. Emphatically. I will use assists to judge the best number. I don't care about your ball playing. Because a number 8, tactically, you have to be a box-to-box player. You go, you come, you hover around the D. So why can't you give your team numbers this season? You have to improve. All number 8s in Europe. The big clubs. But the big clubs, you have to give assists. So if the season ends and Enzo gets 10 assists and Pedro gets 7 assists, I'm going straight. Best 8 in Europe is Enzo. If Enzo gets 5 assists, when Bellingham gets 10 assists, Bellingham has performed better than him. That be me, how I go rate him this season. So if you want to join me, analyze and see. Phil Foden, 20 GA. Hey, Nacho. Phil Foden, 20 GA. Last season was an eyesore. You performed abysmally. Phil Foden, we or GI give you, we don't talk about that because it's Man City. English boy, as you do all small, then push you for PFA. And you're not a bad player. So here, even Greenwood, who has been through a lot psychologically, he's playing well in France. What about you? You the bad boy where you make that come on person. You people say Greenwood no key. If you Fofodi will spoil them. That chat today. If Fofodi will go call Greenwood, maybe go pick girls from street come there, England come there. We know this story already. In a chair, Greenwood will not Fofodi no you free. So Fofodi, I dey beg you. 20 G, quarter 15. No, 15, 20. I won't change my mind. 20, you have to perform and help Man City. See, let me give you something. If you want to win the EPL, yeah, there are this duo that helps. If you go to Liverpool, it is Salah and Van Dijk. It's still there. If you go to Man City, it was Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne is gone. You cannot replace Kevin De Bruyne unless you have a Cole Palmer, and he's no more your player, Man City fans. So you need to add somebody to Haaland who will give you that duoship to go and compete for the title. At Chelsea, maybe we'll now have Joao Pedro and Kupama. At Arsenal, they have Declan Rice and Saka. Man, you go get some. Okay, Bruno and who? Okay, let's say Bruno and Mbeumo. If they pick, cool. There are some 2 players in every club that help propel you to that fighting for what? For the league title. Right now, Man City, I'm not if you mention anybody. So Foden, you for mana because there's no more Rodri. They help Man City this season. We are telling you. Okay. Cunha no makase me shut down Huni ye. I don't know. Don't count for me. That's what I think. Me Huni ye because I feel he's too lackadaisical when like Man U are off the ball. So I'm not expecting magic from Cunha this season. And if somebody will stress the Man U attack, in my opinion, per my checks and my analysis, I think it will be him. Now, it will be Amorim. I think you have to stop drifting Mbeumo that wide. Mbeumo in the box is dangerous. Mbeumo centrally is equally dangerous. Now, for the preseason games that they played, I realized that on his right channels, they are doing quite well. Joao is doing fairly well. Ahmad, fantastic. He's coaching them very well. They are coaching Mbeumo too very well, but Mbeumo is too wide. Because Bruno does not want to like drift his body through the central route. He wants to pass the ball. If he's passing the ball, let the ball get to Mbeumo in the box, not in the wide areas. At Brentford, he was playing 4-4-2. He was always in central areas and shooting the balls. He's clinical. I rate Mbeumo. I don't know of Cunha. Cunha, they have to prove me wrong. I don't really like. I mean, he's not bad, but I think like he has some lazy aspects to his game where the coach will have to let him improve. So Cunha, this season, I mean, shouldn't win a year. He has to prove me. I mean, you know, if he gets 15 goals, safe. I doubt. That's what I think. My expectations. I don't think Cunha will get 15 goals. If he gets it, fair enough. But I don't see him getting 15 EPL goals from the attacking front of United. Mikel Arteta. You for win the league. You see, right now, it's becoming annoying because you're not a bad coach. Every coach that wins a league, they drag you into the conversation. Crystal Palace Glass now won Community Shield girl, then drag you come. Palace won FA Cup, then drag you come. Chelsea win Club World Cup, then drag you come. The only way you can shut this thing up is just win something. You've been flirting with the FA Cup and the League Cup. At least win one of them for your fans. Win one for your fans. They deserve that. You want just one FA Cup, you don't hear from me again. You are always there competing. Now I feel like if he can improve or advance his in-game management, he go shock the league. He will give gap. But I want him to improve on his in-game management because Mikel is blessed with a lot of tactical brains around him. If he will keep his job, the only way Mikel will keep his job is that in the coaching market, no coach there will be top unless Zidane. Zidane too, I'm sure he will win the national team, national team job. So if you don't win the trophy and you're not sacked, I feel like nobody can replace you, Mikel. That's why you won't be sacked. Coaches know the market. So Arteta, you have to improve. You have to help Arsenal win something. Be smart and target the FA Cup. In fact, target the League Cup early. Then win them. You win and give your fans maybe you go fight for Champions League or the EPL. Mikel, we beg you. And Amorim, I like what you are doing so far in preseason, but your in-game management, even if he brings in a midfielder who is capable of giving the team balance, I feel like his in-game the problem give me. So I'm expecting him, Amorim, to improve on that. Now, this is my boy, Balde. At Barcelona, the system, I always say, is factored around Balde. So Balde, when Barca, they are advancing or they are progressing the ball, you become a left winger. So where are your numbers? Balde, where is your GA? Let me even check. Let's do this cool off. So last season, Balde, Barca, they say, man, evidence, I'm me. Balde, last season, 0 goals, 4 assists. My boy that. Last 2 seasons, Kelvin, you are here. Come and say something for him. Last 2 seasons, 0 goals, 1 assist. Last 3 seasons, 1 goal, 6 assists. So your best season was in fact your early years as a Barca first team player. Balde, I'm expecting at least 8 assists from you in the league and some 1 or 2 goals. More assists than goals because of your style of play. Balde, you have to give Barca numbers. Because in their system, you become their left winger for cutbacks. So you have to help them. It's very important for me. Balde this season, he forgive them numbers. Next story, Vinicius Jr. Hey, this month I hear stories say Man City they won't come for either Vinicius or Rodrigo. That's wild. It's a transfer rumor. It's not a transfer happening. I'll show you guys the difference between transfer happening and transfer rumors. I'll show you guys. It's a transfer rumor. That City they want one of either Rodrigo or Vinicius Jr. And Vinny, no matter the club you did, 40 GA. Nah. 40 GA for Ballon d'Or for you. 40 GA. Vinny, I the want 40 GA now, you my boy. So every go we are going to celebrate 40 GA. 40 GA in the league this season. Now my last point, Inter Milan. This is I think they will struggle. Because if you replace a top coach with Chivo Gary there, I don't expect him to do magic. But this is in the Italian Serie A. Napoli is winning the league for me. Juve second, Inter third, AC Milan fourth. Roma, keep an eye on Roma. Don't underrate them this season. Roma could do something special. They'll do something special. But Inter Milan, I don't know the plans Chivo will use. So I'll keep an eye on Inter this season. If they struggle, I won't be surprised. If they struggle, I won't be surprised because Chivo is not a top. Maybe they want to give him time. Now Inter are beginning a new project. They are trying to lure off the old boys and bring in new players. That's why they are still chasing Lukman. Yeah, so Inter Milan this season, I'm not expecting anything. Napoli again to win the league. Juventus have to compete. It's about time. They have to compete. Juventus, they have to compete. AC Milan, you have Allegri, very good coach. You have to try and compete. So guys, across Europe, these are things I'm expecting to happen in Europe and happen so well. So with time, we'll bring you more of this kind of content. My name is Ajo. If you beg you subscribe, stick and stay. We'll see you. We out.